Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's session. We are going to move through a lovely breath blast inversion style combo session today. So you may want to set up toward a wall. But that said, you don't have to go all the way up in the inversions that we're practicing. So, you don't need the wall, but you will probably want your blanket. And other than that, come into a seated position, crossing through the legs, bringing the hands onto the knees, sitting tall here. So today's practice is all about removing obstacles out of the path, out of the way. And who is the remover of obstacles but Ganesh? So we'll open our class today with the mantra for Ganesh 3 times. Now this mantra is really simple. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Okay, so we're just going to do that 3 times. Full breath out, full breath in. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om. Full breath in and let it go. Hands onto the knees, start to draw circles with your chest. Doesn't matter which way you start, just keep going in the same direction. Maybe you can close through your eyes and visualize your ribs circling around your hips. Notice the motion and movement of your belly button. And be sure to not waver too far back on the pelvis. You want to keep your sit bones on the ground. We're not leaning into the pelvis forward and back. We're shifting the shoulders and the ribs. So really circle the ribs and reverse, go the other way. Just nice, easy circles with the ribs around the hips. Just waking things up in the sacral chakra while we ground things down in the root chakra. Beautiful. Let's come all the way into stillness. Pause here, close the eyes. Feel the breath moving up the spine as you breathe in and down the spine as you breathe out. Kundalini is rising serpent or rising energy. So it's about, this coiled energy that rests in the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra. When these spaces are grounded, we unlock the rising sensation through the rest of the chakras, the upper triangle. But until we unlock the lower triangle, the heart will not let us fully move that energy upward in an authentic way that's really connected to our soul. We may have the illusion of the upward awakening, if you will, but often it is attached with the ego's illusion of what it thinks awakening is. But in the true awakening, the journey doesn't end there. The journey is continuing. Oftentimes we'll get a glimpse of what awakening is, but if we are sincere about continuing the process of awakening, we have a sincere practice, a dedicated practice, where we go inward beyond the asana. Yeah, we go inward into our studies, into the texts, into the practices. So notice your connection here and now with the rising energy in your body. Nice and easy. Blink open the eyes, reach your hands forward, start to lean back. Keep the ankles crossed as they are, but lengthen the legs forward, boat pose. So ankles are crossed however you had them when you were seated. Then uncross, do the opposite one on top, and come back into a cross-legged position. Hands onto the knees. Rotate your ribs around your hips. Again, it doesn't matter which way you start, just get the ribs moving around the hips. Start to stir the midsection. Yeah, this is a great way to start getting rid of any gunk that might be sitting deep within the body. Now, the beautiful thing about doing movements like this is it taps into that vagal toning, right? It also taps into our nervous system at a very deep level that can help us unlock trauma, and the type of trauma that came when we didn't really know how to process it, right? Like our pre-verbal type traumas. Let's reverse the circles, so go the other way. And the traumas that are more in our implicit memory rather than our explicit memory, right? So like the traumas that we didn't understand how to process because our brains weren't developed enough to have us actually be able to cognize what was going on or understand, right? So it doesn't mean that we let go of it, right? The body doesn't let go if it doesn't understand. The body finds another space, right? Because all we got to do was cope. Our body's trying to protect us. Our brain tries to protect us. But oftentimes these protective mechanisms, and this is not to say that they're bad, they're of course a really good thing, but these protective mechanisms can hide things in the body, and that's why practices like this are so important, because those little hidden things, well, they impact our wellness every single day. So let's come all the way to stillness, close the eyes, sit tall. Notice any sensations in the body or any areas that might feel like they're hanging on. Beautiful. Then we'll blink open the eyes, reach the hands forward, lengthen the legs forward, keeping the ankles crossed, finding boat pose here. Excellent. Now we bring the legs back in, roll over the shins as your hands come forward into table, into forearm table, toes tuck, dolphin pose, hips lift up. Walk your hips over your shoulders. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lower your knees down. Untuck your toes. Sit up onto your shins. Move your heels apart, big toes together. You want your hips to fit down in between your heels. Just roll the shoulders back a few times here. Then we'll catch the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Left thumb over right for women, right over left for men. Squeeze your palms together. Draw your elbows together. Chest pulls forward, bum pulls backward. Open heart, open throat. Look forward, reach your knuckles backward. Your choice, slow deep breathing or breath of fire. Good. Breathe in. Sit up. Circle the arms. Reach up. And exhale. Hands down in front of the heart. Forearms down to the ground in front. Toes tuck. Knees and hips lift. Dolphin. Walk it in. Maybe float up. Forearm balance. Breathe in, breathe out. And you can stay in dolphin. Forearm balance doesn't have to happen. Slowly bring yourself down. Roll back up to seated on the shins. We'll continue to unlock some stuff in the chest and the heart area, but also into the shoulders and the neck. This is a great practice to cut away the ties of the past, cut through anything that feels like is in your way, yeah? So lengthen your arms straight out, shoulder width, and we'll be moving the hands up and down opposite each other, but notice that I'm not going super high or super low, okay? So you're staying in like a 24-inch space, basically, okay? And we want to keep the chest up nice and bright, tall spine, navel drawn in, okay? So we'll inhale the left arm up, right arm down, and exhale, switch. Move nice and firmly with your arms. Keep the breath smooth in and out of the nose, in and out actively. Cut away all that stuff that's no longer serving. Good. Nice and easy. Just let the arms relax down, hands on the thighs. Breath in, breath out. Forearms down. Dolphin pose. Lift the hips. Breathe in. Breathe out with your elbows down on the ground. Bend your knees. Bring your big toes to touch. Belly toward thighs. Then pivot the knees to the right. Center. Pivot knees to the left. Good. Center. Back to the right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Squeeze out that gunk. Center, left. Good. Center, knees come down. Untuck the toes, sit onto your shins. Again, separate the heels so that your hips can sit between them. And I know you know, but use whatever props you need to make sure that this feels relatively comfortable. So we cut this way. Now we're going to cut the other way. So when we do this, again, our arms are straight, and you can have the hands face one another or down. You're gonna see what feels easier. I like mine down. Now when we do this, we're crossing both arms over top. So we switch as we open out, but notice, we're not going way out and like flapping the arms around. Again, we keep it in a shorter space, okay? So no like opening the chest, we're not doing this type of action, we're here, okay? So again, you might want to keep your eyes open, or perhaps you want to visualize what you're cutting away. See what comes up for you. So bring your arms out in front and sit nice and tall. We'll open the arms on the inhales and we'll cross on the exhales, okay? And we'll begin. So active inhales and exhales. Good, nice and easy. Inhale, open, reach up. Hands to the heart, forearms forward and down, knees and hips up, dolphin pose, maybe forearm balance, floating one leg up and then the other. Remember, you can use the wall. If you have a wall near you, you can be reaching one foot back for the wall and practicing using your other leg as a balance. Mindfully. Come all the way down. We have one more in this position. Open your heels. Sit the hips. Interlace your fingers, so left thumb on right for women, right on left for men. Arms are straight. We're moving the arms up and down again, okay? And notice we stay in a shorter space and I'm not moving my back, okay? So we're keeping it nice and strong in the shoulders. We inhale up and exhale down, okay? Let's begin. Lock those shoulders and work. This can be really helpful for clearing away any gunk that has been blocked in your throat chakra or anything in between your heart and throat. Your ways of communicating, listening is also included, but also like your freedom of speech, you know, the freedom to speak your truth. Stay with it. Beautiful. Breathe in. Reach the hands up. And breathe out. Bring the forearms down. One more time. Float the knees. Maybe discover forearm balance. But maybe not. You can practice little hops. You can do whatever works for you here. We've got a few more cycles of breath. So work into your edge. Stay long and strong. Nice and easy. Come all the way down. Sweep your feet around in front of you and lay down onto your back with your knees bent. Full breath in and out here. Notice how you're feeling. Good. Now grab behind the knees and start to rock up and down your spine. Maybe you can roll all the way to the shoulders. Just keep rolling and do your best to smooth out all the spaces along your back. Beautiful. Then we'll eventually come all the way into plow pose. So you'll take your time. Eventually, hands come to the low back, toes are reaching toward top edge of your mat. If the toes touch down, bring the tops of your feet to the ground. Breathe in and breathe out here. Shoulder stand. Reach the toes up. Hands are along the back, walking them toward your shoulder blades. Squeeze through the back line of your body. Try to make a straight line. And then take your time, return to plow. Use your arms along the ground to slowly roll yourself out. The hips come down, the feet come down. Pause here. Breath in and out. Straighten out your legs. Reach the toes forward, reach the arms forward, and roll yourself up to a seat. Catch the big toes with your peace fingers. Your thumbs push onto the big toenails. Open your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bend the elbows. Fold. Breathe in. Lift up. Breathe out. Fold. Sit up. Inhale. And fold. Good. 2 more like this. Lengthen. Fold. Lengthen. Fold. Pull your face toward your calves. Excellent. Now we'll inhale, straighten the arms, look forward. You're still hanging onto your toes. Lift the chest. Breath of fire. Breathe in and release. Lay all the way down onto your back. Breathe in and out. Beautiful. Slide your hands, palms face down, underneath your hips. Legs are lengthened. Head and shoulders float up. Look at your feet. Float your heels. Breath of fire. Full breath in. Exhale slowly. Heels and head come down. Keep your hands where they're at. Slide your heels in so that you can push your elbows down. Lift the heart. Place the crown of your head toward the ground. Working into Matsyasana, fish pose. Your elbows continue to push down to help you open the throat, open the chest. If available, you can lengthen legs back down. And we'll pause here. Breathe in, breathe out. Push your elbows down a little deeper. Support your heart. Clear the throat. Clear the third eye. Connect with your crown. Push into your elbows. Slide onto the back of your head. Gently release your arms out from underneath you. Flip the palms to face up as you tuck your shoulder blades flat underneath you. Breathe in and breathe out here. So we will work on a little bit of breath. We'll keep it nice and simple today so we can continue to soften with ease. So we'll do some box breathing. So you're breathing in the shape of a square. So you'll inhale. Now we'll use the count of 4 today. So you'll inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold for 4. And then you'll repeat that 4 times. Keep your eyes closed and focus into your third eye. Begin when you're ready. Now continue with your box breathing, but switch to the count of 7 now. Continue with this box breathing or square breathing as you continue to allow yourself to soften and relax into the mat. Continue to relax and soften through your skin and muscles. Feel your body sink a little heavier into the mat. Deepen through your breath and let it go. Enjoy a lovely stretch and reach through the body. Eventually, bend the knees into the chest for an easy hug, or maybe you want to draw little circles with your knees, whatever you like, whatever feels good. But eventually, roll it over to the right and press yourself up into a seat that feels comfortable for you. And here we are again in this seated position. So let's close through the eyes and bring the palms to heart center. Just notice all the space you've cleared for yourself today on the path. And we will chant the mantra for Ganesh to close our practice, and we'll do it 4 times. So that's a total of 7 for the whole class. So we'll do it 4 times, and it's okay if you don't know it off by heart. You can just hum along or listen, of course. Full exhale. Breathing in. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Wishing you all a wonderful journey forward. Thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste. And of course, I hope you feel wonderful And thanks for, joining me for these beautiful practices. Yeah. It's, I realize it is very rare to actually be able to connect with someone, especially in the online style platform, but be able to actually really connect on a regular basis. And I love that we all do that in this group because it makes it the sacred, special place that it is. So again, thank you all for being part of my yoga studio and continuing to enjoy this beautiful unfolding of life. So yeah, much love, everyone. See you again soon. Bye.